Dane's struggle with serious illness began in a way that many life-altering conditions do, quietly, almost invisibly. There was no single dramatic moment that announced what was happening. Instead, there were small, unsettling changes that seemed easy to dismiss at first. A strange fatigue that did not fade with rest. Subtle weakness in movements that had once been effortless. Moments when his body did not respond with the same certainty he had always trusted. For someone whose career relied on physical presence, emotional expression, and control, these changes felt deeply personal. They were not just physical symptoms, they were warnings that something fundamental was shifting. As time moved forward, those subtle signs became more persistent. Strength could waver unpredictably. Everyday actions required concentration and effort. What once happened automatically now demanded awareness. Progressive neurological illness does not only affect the body, it alters the experience of time and self. There is a unique emotional weight in being fully aware of change while being unable to stop it. The mind remains clear, watching each loss unfold step by step. That awareness can be one of the hardest burdens to carry. Living with such a condition often means learning to navigate uncertainty every day. Independence can become fragile. Plans feel temporary. Ordinary moments take on profound meaning because they are no longer guaranteed. Those closest to him witnessed not only the physical challenges but the quiet courage required to face them honestly. Illness has a way of removing distractions and revealing what truly matters. When strength is no longer something taken for granted, love becomes the center of everything. Through this difficult journey, one role remained more important to him than any role he ever played on screen, being a father. His reflections on life increasingly focused on presence, honesty, and connection. He spoke about wanting his daughter to understand something deeper than success or public recognition. He wanted her to see that real strength is not found in pretending everything is fine. Real strength is the willingness to face fear without losing compassion. It is the courage to remain open, even when life becomes uncertain. The suffering he endured was not defined only by physical limitation, but by the emotional challenge of accepting change while continuing to love fully. Yet those who knew him saw that hardship did not close his heart. If anything, it clarified what mattered most. Time with family became more precious. Words carried more weight. Presence became an intentional act rather than an assumption. The message reflected through his experience is simple, yet profound. Love the people in your life without hesitation. Do not wait for perfect circumstances to show care or gratitude. Strength is not the absence of vulnerability, it is the ability to remain human in the face of difficulty. A person's legacy is not measured by fame or achievement, but by the depth of connection they create with those they love. In the end, what he leaves behind is not defined by illness, but by the example of how he lived while facing it. A reminder that courage can be quiet, that dignity can exist even in struggle, that the most meaningful gift a parent gives a child is not protection from hardship, but a model of how to face life with honesty, resilience, and love.